And my father was an unofficial foster parent. I don't know if that's a fancy way of saying illegal, but he was an unofficial foster parent. So what happened during my childhood, my dad had a really, really good friend who got into some legal trouble. He was a doctor and got into some legal trouble and had to go to jail. His wife was on drugs, and they had two young pre-teenage boys at the time. And this guy called my dad from jail, and he's like, "Hank, I need you to go get my kids. They're living by themselves." And it was about 4 hours away. They were in Northern California. And so my dad had a choice to make, right? And he chose to put his pregnant wife in a car, drive 4 hours north to Sacramento, and pick these two boys up, put them in the car, and drive them back home and give them a place to live until who knows when, right? There was no end date. There was no contract. There was no, they didn't have anywhere else to go. And so he essentially raised them until they were seniors in high school, or one was a senior. I think one was a junior in high school. And then they went back with their dad when they could.
Yeah.
And that's a lot for a new parent. But, I always say it takes a man to raise children, but it takes a hell of a man to raise somebody else's kids. Yeah. And, he did that, no questions asked. And so if they didn't have that, who knows where they would have ended up. And so there are people who are in the foster system, don't have comfortable homes. And if you age, everybody wants to foster babies or, toddlers or young kids. And there's plenty of people who don't get that opportunity. So they need help.